old cow. Hello, welcome back, and today we will continue in our last topic. I've built there some control unit, basic control unit, which was placed under this locomotive, so we can now easily control this train. But as I showed last time, I can control now only the locomotive and nothing more. And to prevent it, I need to somehow connect it with the other cars in the train. So, how we can achieve that? It's quite harder, but I will show it and maybe, of course, tell something about it. Okay, control unit is ready. Now we will need to check the thrusters for the output, because we will check the thrusters, check their output, and then we will increase or decrease the power on our wheels, and of course we will send information to other cars, because I want to have it like wireless, so cars will not be connected. Everything will be by the relays. I have some event controllers already on the train, so I can use maybe these two. So this one I can rename it, so it will be power forward and power backward. And these two are now very important. We can change it to the thrust, and now we will use, for example, only 1%. You can use this for ion thrusters. You can use it at the air or the space. These atmospheric thrusters are limited only to the surface, where is atmosphere, but ion thrusters are not limited, but you just need to decrease the threshold to 1%, so it will trigger the event controller. Now I don't know which these are, forward or backward, so I will find it, and it's 1, 2, and 5 is backward. I can call it backward or what, and that's enough. So forward, add blocks, backward, add blocks, and that's all. And now it's not so simple. I have a problem with these timer blocks. These timer blocks control our wheels, and how they work, I maybe showed it last time. You can increase the speed, it will increase the overdrive to maximum in a second, and then reset it with the certain button. But if I want to have a power forward and then I click backward, it will do nothing, because now they are fighting between each other, and it didn't stop the first one. I can't stop it, because if I enter it, it should trigger itself. It will stop the second one, and it will set overdrive to the wheels. But as I showed, it doesn't work, because it triggers itself so fast that if I want to I want to stop it with other timer block, it's almost impossible, because it will stop my timer block and it's a problem. This one will always stop it because it only stops these blocks. So to prevent this one, I will need one pair of timer blocks, and we can rename them. This one will be power F, power B, and these ones will be like trigger B, trigger F, and now we will need to change that a little bit, because now I can easily, I don't know what I entered, okay, F. So timer block trigger F, trigger now, and I will stop this one, and also I must change and remove stop from these blocks. For this one it will be the same but opposite. It will trigger the power B and it will stop this one, trigger F. Now I must set them, so it be trigger now, trigger now. So now it should work as I want. Yeah, and we can see it's working. So that's one update. Another update, I will need some relays for this. I will put them below the locomotive. These relays will send information about reset and increase or decrease the speed. So there will be 3 channels, and same setting will be applied for this one. And of course this one, but I will copy that. So now I have these relays. Can call it power F again, power B, power reset, and now it's prepared. So how does it will work? It's already prepared like this one. So if I want to, it's not so easy, but I think I can try it. Trigger and trigger reset. Same for this one, and reset. So now if I will it did nothing. check the wheels. There is no propulsion. Why? I used wrong timer block. But still it should work. Maybe I will increase this thrust overdrive, not overdrive, transhold to 50%. So if the train will be braking a little bit, it will not trigger wheels. Now it looks it's working. We can check the wheels. Yeah, we can see how is it starting our propulsion overdrive. That's nice. If I reset it, yeah, that's correct. That's nice. So now train is using like 70% of its power because we still don't control the wagons, but I control the wheels on the wagons. I like the cow. Okay, so now I must send this information to other cars, so I can easily. Okay, but I don't know. I don't know so I must decide which channel I use, because I already use some the channels here. It's channel from 10 to 20, and as a receiver I think there are another channels from 80 to 100, so I can use maybe channels like, okay, I will use 7, 8 and 9. So reset will be 9, forward will be 7, and backward will be 8. Yeah. Now I can disconnect our connectors. So now the car is not connected. I can maybe remove this one for now. Red light's working, that's nice. And we can continue with our setting. So it will send the information if it should increase or decrease the power on the car, on the wagon. And I think that's all from this side. So it will reset, it will increase, it will decrease, and it's almost everything. Everything is powered by one script. Now I must enter this wagon and I have some timer blocks there. And these are for the support wheels. Okay, no problem. I will create another ones. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. I will keep the types of timer blocks. There will be the same. So trigger F, trigger B, power reset, power F, power B, not V. Yeah, simple. So now I can check it with these two, with these. Of course, I would be able to have event controllers on the thrusters on this car, and these will only overdrive the thrusters like this. That's not a good solution. I will create another group in case that I will have connected all the wagons together with the locomotive. Then it will change the thrust overdrive on the thrusters on the locomotive too, and I don't want that. So if I will use these groups, I must create special ones for the wagon. And I just need to, this will be the same. So I will start from the bottom. So trigger F will trigger itself, and I don't know which wheels I should go to increase and decrease. So I must decrease the left and increase the right. Decrease the left, increase the right, and I will increase thrust overdrive here. Same for this one. It will be increase, and here will be decrease and increase here. So power F will trigger this one, stop this one. Power B will be trigger this one and stop this one. Reset will stop both of them, and I will of course reset propulsion overdrive. Maybe I could use wheels all and thrusters too, but I can't reset it, but I can set it to 0. I have never used this setting, so I don't know how it will behave. Set the actions. So I want to reset. It will be forward and backward. Now it should work. It should, but I'm not sure. It's just prototype. We can try it. Yeah, maybe I didn't set signals Yeah, because I must send this signal. So there will be send signal and reset. Send signal backward. Send signal and send signal. Maybe you are thinking about that I used 3 different relays and I didn't use relay master. Relay master is used only for commands that are sent only single time, only in a few seconds, because these relays will change, not the change, but they will send these signals several times in a second. That's why they are alone and then don't use this master. It could use the master because it will set the channel and send signal, but I wouldn't be then able to use it for anything else because it could create some problems. So now it should work. We are under the wagon and it seems it's like working, but not well because it's jumping. Extremely jumping. Poor cow. It seems like it's triggering incorrect thrusters. I will connect. I don't know. Oh, it's support wheels. So it's not the correct one. If I can lock it. Now everything's together. Okay. Interesting. I will turn off these two. Yeah, now it's triggering the backward, so it's correct. It's correct. Maybe I can check. It's correct. It will increase thrust overdrive. Probably it seems everything is correct, but I don't know why it works so different. Maybe a little bit I can do some modification. And turn off inertia dampeners on the car. Can disconnect. Oh. I lost my locomotive. I can say it's working, but not so good. Mainly because of the gap between cars. Can enter it. Nice. So I can. Oh. Smash the button. Pick it. I will test it with more cars. And we will see how it behaves. Another problem with the friction. Oh, please connect. Where are you going? Oh no. I lost my wagon. Because it sent that information with the event controller. It's really behaving really weird, and that's why I don't like using event controllers for this purpose. Maybe I could use more event controllers. change the gap a little bit. And I will test it for larger speeds. Because I'm afraid that the small wheels, the support wheels, will have problem with a very high speed because of the friction and their rotation. You can see now it's not jumping because of these bumpers, and these bumpers are keeping it joined together, but it creates some force on this joint. It's small force now because there are usually small gaps between them. If I remove that gap, then that would be a problem. Now we can see how is it moving. It's not so bad, yeah, it's still good, and I can say it's working. It's powering the wheels. All cars are powered. It really looks weird. But from the point of view of on that car, it's not so bad because it's like a wave. So now I think the concept is complete. It's working. It has some small problems, but I'm not sure if I can solve them. For now, maybe I will think about it. But I'm still glad that these wheels work as I want, because I'm mainly using the power of the wheels. But thrusters are still necessary because the wheels have some problem. If that grid is going forward, for example, 60 meters per second, and then you want to brake with the power, not with the handbrake, but with the power, then you will have a problem with that, because I can say that friction is not it's not calculated properly, and that braking force is smaller than force for increasing the speed already, because the wheels are rotating in opposite direction and the friction is not correct. I can't increase the friction on the wheels already. I already increased the friction on the side wheels. I can maybe show it. Yeah, I increased the side wheels friction to 21% and main wheels are still below the 15. There is the last one test. I can't perform it now. Oh, okay, I can. I just need to modify this cargo. I can make it red. Yeah. Shift and I don't know, Shift and F10, and I can place there some, for example, iron ore. So now the container is full, completely full with the ore at the maximal weight. Of course, I could have a larger weight if I will use some ingots, because ingots have a larger weight. And this is how you can easily put cargo on this train. I like it. That's the power of magnets. I will load the whole train. For this solution of loading and unloading, I will create a crane. It will be part of this tutorial series. Yeah, it's really easy. The train has a problem because thrusters on the cars are not working, so it has a problem. So I can try to look at everything. Now it's behaving a little bit different. And I can, where is it? Oh, remote, and activate inertia dampeners. But I really don't know if it will work. It works, but weirdly. Now now we will move with the train. Yeah, and I didn't unlock these cars. That's important to do some proper tests to have everything exactly set as it should be. You can see event controllers and relays work. Train move quite fast. Because now the mass of this train is really high. It's really heavy, and still I use only 4 thrusters. Only 4 of them. Per one, of course, per direction, and only 4 small thrusters. They have a really low power. Why I used these small thrusters? I could use maybe one big. It's because there is no space in it. Yeah, because you have only 2 blocks, and thrusters have 3 blocks. I could place it in the middle, but I would lose this cute hallway. I will enter the speed and I will check the power. On these cars, yeah, they are completely exhausted. That can be a problem. I need to increase, and it's because the batteries are offline, and now they are good. I thought that I turned them off because I was testing the power output of locomotive. So now it should be faster. Because one battery is not enough. 2 batteries maybe will be. Now we are traveling 60 meters per second. We can see it's working. Maybe later I can create some lights to see how this signal is working. I will trigger some lights on the locomotive and on the wagons too. the speed decreased. Now the speed will decrease too because that turn is very sharp. And I can't decrease it because I didn't set relays. I can manually, for example, with the master, I can set 99 and send signal. So now it will increase the speed maybe. It's going for full power, but wheels don't allow it, because wheels have a cap, speed cap. Now I can maybe increase the main and side wheels cap to 300 kilometers, and now I can see the small wheels are extremely fast and they are starting vibrating. So I will change the supporting wheels to 3x3. It will be better. Now I will hit the brake and trying emergency brake. Oh, and I lost train. That can be a problem. That can be a problem. So another problem, if we will want to hit emergency brake, then I will need to send that information to other cars. So I will need another relay, or maybe I can use the master one. I'm afraid that a locomotive is a little bit broken because I hit that car extremely strong. And you can see I'm glitched inside of it and can't move. And if I hit the power button, it will hit power button on all cars. It's good. I'm not telling it's bad, but if you want to move with the locomotive, then it's not possible. Now it's okay. Can see red lights. Yeah, I like it. Concept is working, everything is nice. What more we want? But I'm still afraid of these small antennas. If I show antenna range, I can see the range of these small antennas. So when the cars are a little bit far away, they can't send this information. There is also a big antenna for to receive information from the railway. Meters. Yeah, 5 meters are still okay. Maybe 6. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Not the 6. So I think that's all for today. I will do the small modifications with the lights, but that will be everything. So no no any bit modification, and of course for the handbrake, but that's all. I will don't do anything more, and later I will start to trying to create vanilla control unit. It will use only event controllers and timer blocks, and I'm afraid that will be a little bit problem because I will need maybe like 40 event controllers and more than 100 timer blocks. So that's why sometimes script is better than the vanilla solution. But it's still a challenge. So, have a nice day. If you have any questions, let me know. Everything will be answered, I hope. Have a nice day. Bye.